Hello, flat earth debaters and debunkers, as Fouquet Ward would say. Um, this final experiment thing that was just finished with Will Duffy, um, I'm not sure how long he spent figuring out what would be, thinking about what would be a good proof for the globe or not. And there's a lot of flat earthers are saying that you can't determine the shape of the ground beneath your feet by looking at the sky. But actually, they're kind of wrong about that. You could determine the most probable shape of the ground beneath your feet by looking at the sky. You really could, but not by going to Antarctica. That's ridiculous. So I just drew up these two little diagrams on paint real quick because it's I spent I think it must have been almost a full minute thinking up how you might be able to determine the shape of the Earth if you were to do some sort of experiment, something that would be conclusive. I don't want something that can be left open, to be interpreted. This is something conclusive in less than a minute. I mean, I'm not a super genius. Unless there is some really huge, blatant, obvious thing that I am somehow overlooking, it's really this simple. And here it is. You get 3 people. You probably don't even need 3. 2 would do it. But 3 just for an extra reference point. 1, 2, 3. And you have them orient their camera so that it's level, pointing straight up, and the bottom of the camera, which would be the bottom of the picture you're taking, is oriented with a compass to the north. And this is what you would end up with. On a globe, you would have 3 different points on the surface of the globe, and this represents the picture you would get, this direction right here. And you can clearly see that if we're on a globe and you're in 3 disparate locations, you would get vastly different pictures of the sky, because the sky is what it is. It's steady, and you get these 3 pictures all synchronized and take a picture at the exact same moment, and then you match up the edges of the pictures with what you see. You're looking at the sky, you get your pictures, you have a huge divergence here on a globe, whereas if the Earth be a level surface under some type of dome or such, your stars and the moon are in or beyond the firmament. And here's your 3 cameras. As you can see, there's no divergent angle due to curvature, and what you would get is 3 pictures straight up into the same steady sky, and there would be no great change. The relative distance between the pictures would look the same in the picture as it would be calculated on the ground. You would have pictures straight up. Your stars and moon would reflect this. However, if you're on a globe, they're going to be vastly divergent, and you won't be able to just take your 3 images and put them side by side and have a representation of the sky. It's that simple. It really can't get any more simple or obvious than that. I mean, that is the most simple, direct way that you could prove one way or another, without any room for doubt, that the Earth is either level or it's a globe. I don't know how this has escaped people's notice for so long. I haven't heard it mentioned in flat Earth things either, and they've really turned every stone and covered everything on it, but that's the one I came up with. I have other ideas I've thought up about, things that would exist on a turning globe that would not be on a level Earth, but I don't even need to get into them, because this right here is conclusive. The final experiment is ridiculous in its nature. It's a diversion tactic just designed to create more argument and obfuscation of the obvious truth. This, could be done as an experiment, but I think it would be more aptly named the conclusive observation, because if we make this 3 pictures, if we do the 3-picture experiment, we're going to get a conclusive observation. It's going to conclusively show a great divergence between the pictures, or it's going to show no divergence between the pictures. And this is a long distance I'm talking here. I think when I wrote in the comment originally on Phuket Words video, I picked Oregon, Michigan, and New York. So 3 places that are got a lot of distance between them, so that curvature, if it exists, is going to be very pronounced. There's no way you won't notice it. And if that curvature is not there, there's no way you will, it will be there. In this scenario over here on the level Earth, there will be no divergence, and it will be easy to tell. There will be no more debate need to be done. Apparently NASA can't figure this out, but leave it to the old cusp of power here. Ooh, check out the big brain on Brad, right? Yeah, so there you go. That's it. The final experiment is laughable. The conclusive observation would really be the best way to conclusively lay to rest the debate. That simple, that easy. Could be done right now if I had 2 other people ready to snap a picture. Hey, let's make it happen. Get a hold of me in the comments if you're in the middle of the United States and the east coast of the United States respectively, and you're willing to level a camera with its orientation towards the north and snap a picture at the exact same moment sometime. I will get my camera out and do the same. We'll put all of our pictures together and easily, without any room for debate, show what the basic shape of the Earth is. And I guess that's all I got. I mean, it's just that simple. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.